Welcome back to the show. December brings plenty of work potlucks and holiday parties, leaving host and guest alike scouring Pinterest and recipe websites for something to contribute. But to make this easy, our friend from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan has crafted 3 healthy holiday appetizers that'll put the jingle in your jangle. Shanti, welcome back to the fore.
Hey, thank you.
Wow, Christmas is sneaking up on us every day, getting a little bit closer. So the parties are starting, the potlucks are getting going. What can we do to simplify the viewers at home lives so they have something to bring this holiday?
Yeah, so all the appetizers that I'm going to make today are based off of these phyllo dough shells. Uh, these you buy already, so you don't have to worry about getting them perfect, getting them to puff up. They're 15 calories each, and I think they're great because they're versatile, they're bite-sized, and it's something that you can make a little bit healthier. They're 15 calories each, like I said.
Now, do those come like ready to rock right out of the box, or do you have to bake them a little bit? I've never used them before.
They're ready to rock. You keep them in the freezer until you're ready to use them. So you can make all kinds of things with them from savory to sweet, but savory is the game today.
10-4. Okay, so what is our first recipe, Shanti?
Yeah, these are seafood and dill shells. So what I've done is gotten some light mayonnaise, some imitation crab. Imitation crab is going to be great because it's high in protein and it isn't very expensive. You can buy a large pack for about 250. So mixing that with a little bit of smoked salmon and some dill. Now we'll fill these cups and then finish it off with a little cucumber slice. We'll give one to Benny because you know.
Always,
He's
always give
always
one to
waiting for
Benny.
cucumbers. Um, so we'll put that for a little crunch and, of course, add a little bit more vegetables to the mix. And then with this one, we'll top it with some green onions. It adds beautiful color and, of course, flavor. And I really like green onion for this because it's a little bit mild and it doesn't get pungent over time because red onions and
Mm.
things like that, they taste great. But once you've chopped them up and they get exposed to that air, they tend to get a little bit pungent. And so they don't taste as well a couple hours in.
Now, serving recommendations for this, is this just because of the crab meat? Is this something that should be refrigerated until it's ready to be eaten? Is this something that is safe to kind of have out for an hour or two at a party?
Yeah, so of course you want to try to keep it in the fridge for as long as you can, but it can sit
10-4.
out for, yeah, for an hour or two, for sure. But it's got a little bit of lemon juice in there that helps keep it a little bit safer, so that's good.
Gotcha. Okay, so what is our next dish?
Yeah, so this one's kind of guacamole inspired. I'm mashing the avocado here, so we are getting some healthy fats, medium chain triglycerides, which are a type of fat that's great for digestion, and it's kind of uncommon to find in a lot of different foods. So squeezing in some lime, this is going to preserve the color and of course provide great flavor as well. A green onion girly, so we'll add some more of that and some salt. And this is going to be the base for this next filling. So we've got the cups filled up here, and then we're going to use some turkey bacon. Turkey bacon, I like to buy uncured and nitrite free. That makes sure it's less processed. It doesn't come with the same kind of health or unhealthy label as most bacons and turkey bacon. So I'm putting that on there. And then for a little bit of tang and some more veggies, we're adding just a little bit of sun-dried tomato. I like the julienne cut
Ooh,
ones.
yum. That sounds delicious.
And it's
Oh, now I'm
such a
hungry.
perfect bite. We've got the salt, we've got the fat, we've got the acid. It's just overall a great
Oh,
combo.
wow. And just so flavorful, too. I imagine the bacon and the sun-dried tomato with the creaminess of the avocado. Yum. Yum, yum,
Yes,
yum.
love it.
Now,
Now, this
yeah.
next one is based on mushrooms. So full of vegetables, lots of vitamin D and things like that in mushrooms, and of course, fiber. Love that. So sauteed them with some green onion whites and some garlic, got that all fragrant, and then threw some portobello mushrooms in here. You can use white mushrooms, you can use shiitake, whatever you want. And then seared them up with some parsley and salt. Now, fill that up in the cups, and the final step for these is this little sauce. So I have light sour cream. We don't need a lot of this, but I'm mixing in some pickled horseradish.
Oh.
Also, a little bit of lemon juice and just a smidge of salt. So that'll come together to be a really nice sauce to top on these mushrooms. And it just adds a little tang and a little bit of heat, but the right kind of heat for this dish.
Now we're watching you put this dish together, and that just mushrooms with the kick of the horseradish. I mean, this sounds delicious, Shanti.
I like it so much, and what you can do too is thin it out with a little bit of milk or water to get that right consistency of this sauce. But I think this sauce is what takes it to the next level. It's like one of those that I'm probably gonna lick the spoon later. But we'll throw some green onions on top of this too. Green onions are so versatile,
In
and
that
it
pop
just
of
makes
color.
everything pop.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. Wow. And I love the variety of these three. If you really wanted to go all out, or if you're, say, hosting one of these parties and you feel like you gotta add some versatility and variety, these three are perfect. You get a little bit
Yeah.
of, the seafood dish, you get the hearty, earthy mushroom dish, and then the avocado just sounds perfect. I could eat all of those myself right now.
Yeah, yeah. And if you've got any leftover of the shells, of course, you can add, a sweet filling as well. So,
Well, or if you have any leftovers, you could feed it to the sweet boy Benny that I see you poking up over the table there, buddy boy. There's a good boy. Oh.
great assistant, great food
Great
tester.
assistant, exactly. Thank you so much, Shanti. It's so easy, but it's also healthy and so flavorful. Runs the gamut depending on what your personal tastes are. What a great thing to add to any holiday party this year.
Thank you so much.
Now, where can someone go for a step-by-step breakdown, a shopping list, so that they can recreate this dish at home and maybe get some inspiration for future meals?
Yeah, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan's one-stop shop to all things recipes is a healthiermichigan.org. We've got free recipes. There's a blog dedicated completely to all these recipes that you can find there.
Perfect. And we're going to make sure all the links you need, it's all going to be available at 9and10news.com after the show today. Shanti, always a pleasure, and thank you so much for this great inspiration.
Great. Thank you so much, Eric. See you next week.
We'll see you next week. Now, if you want to catch any of our other segments with Shanti from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, you can find them all over on our website, 9and10news.com. Now, come